Hi, so now I'm going to demonstrate how to do a walk cycle in Maya using the Max for Maya Revit. Okay, so remember when animating a character, especially when the character is doing an action, always animate the large parts of the body first, as these are usually the most important parts of the body when doing the action. Okay, so for the walk, we're going to animate the pelvis and the feet first. Okay, so we have our Max for Maya rig here ready. We're going to start animating in left side view. Okay, so left side view. Here. So for the walk cycle, we have two main poses. So that's the contact pose and the pass pose. So in this we're going to do a walk cycle in 24 frames. Okay. So one step will take 12 frames. So two steps in 24 frames, that makes up one cycle. So okay. To start, we keyframe everything at frame 1. Always make sure you keyframe and everything at frame 1. Okay, and then we're going to do the first pose, contact pose. So contact pose is called contact pose because both feet are in contact with the ground. So that bit there, make sure your knees are not overstretched. Okay, straighten up a bit because it's there. So the body is in the middle of the 2 feet. Okay, so your weight is distributed evenly on both feet. Okay, so with the feet, we're going to feet in front, in this case the right foot, we are going to put a toe heel roll. Okay, from the feet to the back, left foot, we're going to put a ball roll. Okay, so I think I still open the toe. Okay, now I'm going to put a motion trail on it for pelvis. Okay, so this is our first pose. Now we're doing the pelvis and the feet first. Contact pose. So next pose will be frame 6 or pass pose. So pass pose means the one foot is passing the other foot. So you have one foot on the ground. Okay, it's your right foot. So we put our weight on top of that foot. Okay, so we can go forward or on that foot. Okay, try not to make your weight behind that foot. Okay, so there. So our left foot is passing, so to be off the ground, you can zero, lift our foot up and rotate it. Okay, so remember, for a normal walk, we are very lazy, so we only lift our foot just enough that it won't hit the ground. Sometimes we even drag our foot on the ground. So don't lift your foot too high on the pass pose. So that's our second pose. We just keyframe everything. Okay. So next pose, so we only have two main poses, contact pose, pass pose, so we go back to our contact pose, but this time it's the other foot that's in front. So we take our rotation, put this on the ground again, put this in front, so we'll see this distance should be about the same. Okay, and put our pelvis in the middle of it. Okay, so you can see our motion trail. The keyframes should be equal distance from each other. And then for this, for our Polaroid, we can copy this and just apply it here. And also copy our total, paste it here. Okay, so we have one step. Okay, so to complete the cycle we need another step. So again we go to our pass pose, scroll down like this. Okay, bring everything here first. Okay, so everything down, on top of that foot, sure it's about this same distance. Move this foot up, 0, rotate. If you want to be perfect, you can copy the rotation here, but it's not really that necessary. Okay, so next pass pose, contact, pass, contact, pass. So the last pose should be exactly the same as our first pose since we're doing a cycle, but since we're doing it moving forward and not in place, our translate Z will be different. So we can just copy the first pose, first keyframe, paste it, and move forward. So this one, copy it, paste it, and copy our sorry. Set the keyframe here first. Copy this, paste. We'll copy our translate Z here. Paste it here, there. And we can propel this in between two fields. See, it should be cool. Okay, so that's one cycle. Okay, if you look at it from front view, it should look like it's just continuously walking. Okay, and so back to side view, we'll set keys for everything in. So, okay, first part is done. Next, what you'd like to do is after 2 or 3 frames you can set 0, so it's these steps done snappily. So same thing here, and just make it 0 there, so it's doesn't put his foot down slowly, so it's snappy just like a natural walk. So after that we're going to add our translate Y, or ups and downs. So you notice it's very unnatural at this stage. Although it looks like he's walking, it doesn't look like any walk that you would see normally for normal people. So we're going to add our ups and downs and then our rotations. But first we're going to check our graph editor. And sure our translate Z is going up smoothly. So by default my ads isn't any action equal. So I'm going to just take care of that, make sure there's no easing and no ease out since we're doing a cycle. Okay, now we can add our ups and downs. So up and downs happen in between the contact pose and the pass pose. So you can, it's up to you if you want to put your up first or your down first. It will work both ways. For I will put my down first, and then between our next pass pose and our contact pose, I'm going to put our up. Okay, make sure you don't stretch your knees. Yeah. So down, up. So I'm going to put it down, just copy this, paste it here, okay, bring that, paste, and copy your up, paste, sorry, paste it here. Okay, so we are up and down. Here, see? Okay. It still doesn't look natural. We still lack our side to side movement and our rotations. So side to side, our translate X, it's 0 at this point. 0. Now, our side to side movement happens during our pass pose. So you can see from here, when you lift up your left foot, there's no support, but the weight is still in the center. So if you do this in real life, you will fall over to your left side. So when we walk, we consciously move our weight over to the side of the foot supporting us. So in this case, we move it to his right side, so now it looks more balanced. Okay, so we go to the next pass pose. First, we copy our translate X. Next pass pose, we paste it, but since it was negative in the beginning, we have to do the opposite. So it's a positive number. There we go. There. So now we have our side to side movements. If you do this correctly, your motion trail will be like an infinity sign. Okay, so but we're not yet done. Still a lot of things to do. So our next thing that we'll add will be our rotations. Okay, so first we'll do our Z rotation. Our Z rotations happen during our pass pose too. So when you lift your left foot, although you shifted your weight to the right, you still have weight here that is not fully supported here, so your weight will cause your pelvis to go down. So rotate it during the pass pose. So for the next pass pose, copy your rotate Z, we paste it, and we make it positive. There. Okay, so it's starting to look more natural. We still have to add a few more things. Next, we're going to add our rotate Y. Okay, so rotate Y, we'll do it from the top view. Now rotate Y happens during the contact pose, and our pelvis just follows our legs. So your right foot in front, the right side of the pelvis goes in front, like so. So let's rotate Y, we copy rotate Y. So next contact post, we paste it, and since it's a positive number, we'll make it a negative number this time. And for our last frame, we paste it again, and it's the same as the first frame, so it's a positive number. So there, you can see from the top view, now it's rotating side to side along with the walk. And then, so that's it for rotations. We don't add rotate X for a walk cycle. There you go. So we're done with our pelvis and our feet. Next part we're going to animate. The next biggest part is the chest. Okay, so for the chest, it just counters the rotations of the pelvis. So for the contact pose beginning, the pelvis follows the feet, the chest will counter that. So instead of taking like that, chest goes like this. Okay, so we copy our data again, frame 12, make it positive, and then at the end, we can make this negative. So there you go. Now the chest is countering the rotations of the pelvis, and this keeps our body facing front. Okay, so we don't get dizzy with all the rotations of our pelvis. So next, our chest also counters the rotation of our pelvis, Z rotation. So we did the Y rotation and Z rotation, which remember we did it during the pass pose. So in the pass pose, we lift our left foot up, or the left side of the pelvis goes down, so the left side of our chest, our shoulder goes up just slightly, just to keep it level. Okay, so that's our rotate Z. So we copy that, paste it, so it's positive, negative, and there you go. That's more natural. So that's it for our chest. So we've done our pelvis, our feet, and our chest. Okay, the thing to do will be our arms. Okay, so we probably all know our arms also counteract our feet. So when your right foot is in front, your right arm hands will be at the back, just like this, more relaxed. There you go. And go to our side view. So right foot in front, right arm at the back. Just pose our fingers nicely. Always remember to pose your fingers nicely. A lot of 3D animators overlook their fingers. There. And pause it a bit, so there's a little bit of overlap here. So move it. That pose will save that key for the last frame. So our last frame and our first and last frame will be the same. So we just need to add the middle frame. So this time, the next contact pose, the right foot is behind, so our right hand look on the front. Okay. Overlap a bit. There you go. Okay, in between we just add more overlapping edges. Straight. This one gets appearing a bit. So it makes our arms and hand softer. There we go. Just a bit too much. There we go. If we look in front, see our arms open wide, so we have to just do a bit. This is something natural in us. Check our something wrong there. This frame and this frame, take our chest. Take G is not the same. Let's copy this. There, that should fix it. Yeah. There. Okay, so to the other arm. Let's see. Okay. So our left foot is back, so our left hand in front. So fingers. Looks good. So we're doing a normal walk cycle. Okay, do a little bit overlap pose. So copy everything. Copy, just keyframe it. Okay, our arm, elbow, and wrist controllers. Okay, the middle, put the opposite pose. Take this, overlap there. Okay, and then we fix our in between. Make sure it doesn't pop out. Put a little more overlap. Softer swinging arms. There, that should do it. Okay. So arms are not that good. You can still do a few more passes to fix arms. At least if you look at their pelvis, feet, chest, it's pretty okay. Overall, yeah, we need more passes to tweak and just make this a better walk cycle. There you go. Look at it for perspective view. There. Okay.